Join me today as I give you a sampling of the available homes in the Bella Flora neighborhoods. Now, if this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in the Aledo area, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the bell for notifications to make sure you're the first to know about what's going on in the Aledo area. My name's Jared with Living in Aledo, Texas, and I get calls and texts all the time from people just like yourself who are thinking about moving to the Aledo area, and I love it. So whether you're thinking of moving next week or next year, all my contact information is in the description box below. Feel free to reach out however is most convenient. I'm looking forward to helping you make that smooth move to Aledo. Okay, now before I head out of the office and get started with the tour, I wanted to give you just a little bit of information about the Bella neighborhoods. And I'm gonna be doing everything you need to know about this neighborhood later. But we're gonna be looking at 4 homes today at different price ranges from the 800s all the way up to the low 2 millions. And there's also gonna be 3 different sections of this neighborhood we're gonna be in. We're gonna be in Bella Crossing to begin with, and that is the non-gated portion of the neighborhood. We're gonna be in Bella Ranch, which is a portion of the neighborhood that is gated. I have to be honest with you, I have not seen those gates closed in the last 3 years or 4 years or 5 years. Now they may close overnight to, for safety, but maybe because of construction, during the day, they're normally open. And then finally, we're gonna end up in the Bella Ranch section, which is the gate is closed, and it's guarded. So there's 24-hour security guards on site that check and they verify and they keep an eye on everything that's going on in the neighborhood. And so you're gonna get kind of 3 different experiences today. Also, the last video I did on a neighborhood tour, I'm gonna make sure that there's links to each property that you can use that shouldn't require any sort of logins. And then I'm also gonna give you a link to a public collection, which is kind of like a public search that it is gonna show you all the homes in these neighborhoods. You can click through, you can browse, and there's no sign-in or registration required, but definitely reach out to me if you have any questions. So without further ado, I'm gonna go grab my jacket and I'm gonna hop in the truck and I'll meet you at the first house. All right, well, I apologize for the wind, but it is almost always windy out here in the Bella Flora area. So we're getting started in some of the newer streets, kind of a secondary entrance to the Bella Flora neighborhoods that they call Bella Crossing. So legally, it's all the same legal edition Bella Flora, but the newer streets and homes that are being built kind of fall under the Bella Crossing section. So we're getting started at 12301 Bella Sera. Now this is a brand new construction, not yet completed. It's almost done. It is listed on the MLS. There will be a link for you to take a look at it. It is over 6,300 square feet on an acre, 5 bed, 5.5 bath. It's got a really neat footprint of the house, kind of a U shape, almost like a little courtyard in the back. And it is priced at almost $2.2 million. I think technically it is exactly $2,195,000. So take a look at this one. This one is a really, really great looking property, but there's a catch. Not all of Bella Flora is in Aledo ISD. So this home is actually like 1 street over from the boundary, and it is in Fort Worth ISD. So it's important to note when looking in these neighborhoods that not everything is Aledo ISD. And now we're gonna hop over like 2 streets and take a look at one that is in the Aledo ISD attendance zone. Okay, now house number 2 is 12417 Bella Pace. And before I say anything else, you've got to check out the link on this one. It's absolutely beautiful. It is 4,300 square feet, 4 bed, 5 and 2 half baths. It has a beautiful pool, has an outdoor kitchen. It has a rooftop patio. Guys, this thing is awesome. It is also only $1.6 million. And like I said, we're like 2 or 3 streets away, less than 1,000 feet away from the last house, and we're in Aledo ISD. So that's what's important to know. Like I've said multiple times, is you've got a $2.2 million house at 6,000 square feet in Fort Worth ISD. Then you've got, again, 3 streets over, less than 1,000 feet away, you have $1.6 million in Aledo ISD, both brand new construction. This builder did put the pool in, some additional amenities, but it's a whole lot smaller. So check it out, and we're gonna keep going. This home is also in the Bella Crossing section, so we're gonna move into the gated Bella Ranch next. Okay, now we have hopped over into the Bella Ranch section of these neighborhoods, and we're looking at 12372 Bella Colina. And this home is about 3,400 square feet, and it is $885. So it was priced at $885 and went under contract in 4 days. So I did want to throw this in here, even though it is under contract, to show you that there are good homes, great homes, under $1 million in these neighborhoods. There's plenty of them. So this is a 3-bed, 3-bath home, 3,400 square feet, great pool, has a spa, even has a really awesome pergola over that. So this home also falls in the Aledo ISD attendance zone. So if you're looking for homes under $1 million, the Bella Ranch and the Bella Flora area, you can still find them. And the nice thing is you would be on the lower end of the neighborhood. So it's always nice to be the less expensive home in a more expensive neighborhood. That's a good way to protect your values going forward. Again, this is on also just a tad over an acre as well. Okay, we are wrapping up the tour of Bella Flora today at 12825 Modena Court, and we are in the Bella Flora section. This is not only is it gated, it has 24/7 guarded access. So when I wanted to come in here, I had to stop at the gate, I had to give my name, I had to tell them why I was here. And that's a really nice feature. There's almost nothing like that in the Aledo area. So if you are wanting something that is high security, this is a great option for you. So this home is $1.475 million, so just under $1.5 million. It's a little over 5,000 square feet. It's a 2013 build, has 4 beds and 4.5 baths, and that does not count the guest house in the back. So it's a guest house or a pool house that has a bedroom, a full bath, and a kitchenette. Awesome setup. So again, it does have a pool, has the pool house. And I actually got to check this one out. It is vacant. I know the listing agent, so I got to go in, take a look at it. Beautiful home. It has huge guest bedrooms. It has walk-in closets across the board and a lot of extra space. So there's going to be links to check all these out in the description below. If you are looking for something high security, the Bella Flora gated and guarded section is going to be a great option for you. Now there is an HOA with that, and it is on the more expensive side. It's going to be about $2,700 a year, and there's no like pools or amenities over here like there is in Walsh. So something to consider. Thanks for checking it out, and I'll see you next time. Okay, so if you made it all the way through the video, go back, look at those links for those homes, and tell me which feature of which home was your favorite, because even though they are at some significantly different price points, each of those homes had some really cool things about them. And like I mentioned before, there's also going to be a link to a public collection that's going to allow you to click and browse all the homes in the Bella neighborhoods with no sign-in or registration required. But if you do have any questions, you see something you like, reach out and let me know. Because remember, whether you're thinking about moving next week or next year, all my contact information is in the description box below. I'm looking forward to helping you make a smooth move to the Aledo area.